Let me ask you something. What if the single biggest thing holding you back from the life you actually want is you? Today, we are diving deep into Rachel Hollis's Girl, Wash Your Face to pull back the curtain on those powerful and, let's be honest, often hidden lies we tell ourselves, the ones that stop us dead in our tracks. So, right off the bat, I want to ask you something, and I want you to really think about it. What are those quiet, nagging thoughts that always seem to pop up whenever you start to dream big? You know the ones? Just figuring out what those voices are saying, well, that's the absolute first step to finally shutting them up. And that brings us to our first big idea here, the lies we have believed. See, these aren't just little negative thoughts that come and go. Oh no, these are entire stories we've told ourselves for so long that we actually believe they're true. It's time we start recognizing them for what they are. Do any of these sound, I don't know, a little too familiar? That voice that says, I'm not good enough? Or the classic, I just don't have the time. How about this one? Man, everyone else is so much further ahead than I am. And of course, the biggest one of all, I'll start tomorrow. The thing is, these aren't just excuses. They are deep-seated beliefs that build the very walls we feel trapped behind. Okay, but this is the pivot point. This is where everything changes. We've named the lies, we've called them out. Now, let's talk about the truth. Because the truth is so much more powerful. And here it is. This is the absolute core of the whole thing. Your life begins to change only when you accept that no one is responsible for it but you. Now listen, this isn't about blame. It's not about beating yourself up. It is the exact opposite. It's about empowerment. It's about realizing you're the one holding the keys. You're the one in the driver's seat. This idea, this feeling of empowerment, it leads us straight to our next section. You are your only savior. This is all about embracing what's called radical self-responsibility and finally understanding that waiting around for someone to come rescue you, well, that's a strategy that is always, always going to fail. You know, so many of us are guilty of this, right? We're always waiting for the perfect time, waiting for more money, or for the kids to get a little older, or for the stars to magically align. But here's the hard truth. The perfect time is a total myth. It doesn't exist. It will never, ever arrive. The only time you've got is right now with exactly what you have. And this can be a tough pill to swallow, but it is so crucial. It is not your partner's job to make you happy. It's not your kid's job. It's not your boss's job. That responsibility is 100% yours. And I know that might sound kind of scary, but it is actually the most freeing truth you can possibly embrace. Okay, so if we're the ones responsible, what's next? What do we do? It's all about shifting from making excuses to taking action. I want you to think of it like this. You're trading the poisons that hold you back for the antidotes that are going to propel you forward. So here's what that trade looks like in real life. Instead of that poison of constantly comparing yourself to other people, you choose the antidote of focusing on your own growth. You trade that soul-crushing poison of fearing failure for the antidote of courage. And you replace the easy poison of excuses with the powerful antidote of discipline. Let's break these down a little bit. First up, comparison. I mean, come on, in the age of social media, this is a full-blown epidemic. When you're scrolling through somebody else's perfectly curated highlight reel, you are literally measuring your real, messy, behind-the-scenes life against their best moments. It's a game you can never win, and all it does is steal your joy. The most important thing to remember is this. You are on your own path. Stay in your lane. Next up, courage. We have this idea that courage means you're not afraid, but that's not it at all. Courage is a choice. It's looking at the mess, the uncertainty, the very real possibility of failure, and deciding to take that next step anyway. Perfection is not the goal here. Progress is the goal. And oh, this is a gut punch, but it's so true. It's a direct challenge to get honest with ourselves. Our actions show what we truly desire. So when you look at your biggest goals, are your daily habits finding a way to get there? Or are they finding an excuse to stay put? So all of this, calling out the lies, taking full responsibility, choosing action over excuses, it all builds to one final incredibly powerful message. Your life, it's waiting for you. Okay, a massive roadblock for so many of us, especially women, is this belief that taking time for yourself is selfish. But Rachel Hollis argues it's the exact opposite. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's impossible. Self-care isn't a luxury you get if you're good. It is a flat-out necessity if you want to be able to show up for anyone else. Think about it this way. When you're rested, when you feel fulfilled, when you're mentally and emotionally healthy, you have so much more to give to everyone else. So taking care of yourself, that is actually one of the greatest acts of love you can give to your family, your friends, and your career. This is it. This is the final lie we absolutely have to tear down. The idea that some future, perfect version of you is going to show up and do all the hard work. That person does not exist. The only one who can change your life is the person you are right now, today. So please start living. And it all comes down to this simple, direct command. It's a wake-up call. Stop sleeping on your own potential. Stop believing those tired old lies. Your real life, the one you've actually been dreaming about, it is right there, waiting for you to go and get it. So, what are you going to do about it?